I begin in the name of gracious God, the merciful and beneficent. Hi dear students, how are you? And also my countrymen, how are you? In this video, I'm telling you a very important advantage of the country which we don't want to acknowledge. Or rather, if we acknowledge but we don't realize its importance. That is a skill of driving, especially for those people who want to go abroad. It's a very important skill, the driving skill. In Pakistan, if you want to learn driving skill, you just say to your friend or your relative, use his vehicle and without paying anything, you can learn the driving skill. Is it so? Yeah. Normally, it happens here, that you can learn driving skill without investing any money. Or, if in a proper way you want to learn, you go to some institute, driving institute, and you have to pay some thousand rupees, might be 10,000, 15 or 20,000 rupees, and you learn the driving skill. But abroad, the case is not so. In abroad, if you want to learn driving skill, definitely you have to go to some institute. You have to take some lessons. And at least normally 25 or 30 minimum lessons you have to take. Sometime I saw there in UK that people take more than 50 lessons. Then they are good at to pass their driving test. And you know what is the fees of one class, one lecture or one session of driving? Around about 30 to 40 pounds. So, if you just take the minimum lectures or lessons, 30 multiplied with 30 pounds. So see here, how much? Almost 900 pounds. You have to pay to learn the driving skill. Then further, after learning, here in Pakistan still, what is the cost of driving license? 2,500 to 3,000. This is the cost of the driving license here. But again, the situation in abroad is quite different. There you have to pay a big amount to get that driving license, which here is so cheap to get. And further, the test is also very difficult. Here normally what we see that when you take driving test, most of the students, they pass the test even in the first attempt. Around about 90% students pass the test in the first attempt. But abroad, the case is quite different. There, believe me, the biggest number of the students, they fail in their first test. And then again they have to submit the fee, and again they have to take more lessons. So it is the matter of at least, if we talk in Pakistan currency, the matter of 3 to 4 lakh rupees, or even more than this, then you will be able to learn the driving skill. But here, so cheap. Just be with someone, ask your friend, your relative to teach you how to drive, and then go to the office and pay their 2,500 or 3,000 rupees, and then you can learn. So, now after passing, after getting driving license, you can drive. Even here, without driving license, you can drive, but the case is not there. There, after getting license, now, if you want to use some commercial vehicle, then again, there's a time period. Then you can get that license. In the big cities, after getting driving license, you must have to at least 2 or 3 years experience. Then you will be able to get that license of commercial driving. But in Pakistan, the situation is quite different. As soon as you learn driving, you can use some commercial vehicle. So this is a very big advantage. Believe me, in abroad, driving, to learn driving and to to be a commercial driver is very difficult task, and then later on. In Pakistan, whatever the vehicle you have, you can take that on the road and start driving. But the same case is not there. There you must have to get the fitness of the vehicle. First, you must have to show that whether your vehicle, whether your car is fit, then you can bring that on the road, otherwise not. So see the advantage of Pakistan, which we don't realize. We just raise objection, roads are not good, there is a lot of traffic. Believe me, the case of traffic is quite worse in the biggest cities like London, like New York, Toronto. Go there and you will see that there's a lot of traffic blockage. You will just forget then the traffic blockage of Pakistan. So there are many good things, many advantages of the Pakistan, of this country. We are very much, unfortunately, we are not understanding these things. Then further, when you're driving, there are so many things which you have to observe. Otherwise, your driving license will be cancelled. You will be charged a very big fine. In Pakistan, see the ratio of the fine, not so big. And then in Pakistan, if you are doing something wrong or violating the traffic rules, normally you just pay some amount and then the thing will be over. In those countries, one thing, you have to pay a lot of the amount. Secondly, your license will be cancelled. Thirdly, you may be punished. There is suspension of the driving license. Therefore, might be for 6 months or for a year, you will not be allowed to drive. But in Pakistan, any such thing does not happen. So, realize these things. Then, if you want to park your vehicle and while parking, there is a little bit mistake in parking, again you will find. Is it so? Same case in Pakistan? Not at all. No one is going to charge any fine if your parking is not in the right way. So realize that whatever the good related to driving license or using your vehicle is concerned, there are a lot of advantages in Pakistan, but we are unable to realize. So dear countrymen, you do go abroad, but not thinking that the country is not good. There are many good aspects of the country. So realize them. Thank you, dear friend. Thanks a lot, my countrymen.